What's up, guys and gals? Hello and good evening to you on what is a wet and soggy Monday night here in the South. Hope you guys are doing well tonight as we begin another week. And we'll start Monday off with a little farm sim tonight. That's what we're going to be working on. I am going to be playing on a different map, different server. Tonight as I'm testing out a different server. It's going to be a private server, so no multiplayer stuff tonight. Just testing it out to see how much lag there is on it and all that good stuff. And might be joined by Himmy and Chris tonight if they make it around. I know Himmy had some things he had to do today. I don't know if Chris will be available, but it may just be me today, just messing around. Seeing how things go on this. So we're going to be playing Paradise Hills. It's going to be a fresh game start, all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. Go ahead and bring up the map, and there we go. So anyways, I've loaded a bunch of mods on here. I got the map on here. I want to see how the server handles it. Yesterday didn't do really well. Yesterday I got on here and my ping was through the roof. I've since contacted the company. They've written me back. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, if you've never seen the map, this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's kind of spread out. You've sort of got a farm in the upper left-hand corner. You got a farm down in the lower left, in the upper right-hand corner. There's a mill in the center. And then you've got some beef, pigs, chicken, down on the bottom right hand area. So anyways, we're gonna get started today with it. We've got a I think we own three fields. I know we own field 1. Field 2's planted. 12 and 13 are planted. We don't own field 2, but field 2 is full of corn right now. But anyways, default equipment that came on the map, we'll go ahead and run through real quick for you. Came with the case, the Dutes Far, and the T8, as well as the case with both headers, the Draper and the big corn header. Sugar beet potato harvester, the crimp big body, the Horsch Tirano. Gonna get rid of that, so we're gonna go ahead and sell that. Oh, I can't. I have to log in real quick. Hang on, guys. Not that it matters, but all right. There we go. Back. All right. So anyways, equipment wise, go back in there. The Hirsch, the Vatterstadt, the Horsch corn planter, Bergman for a forage harvester, the Amazon sprayer. All this is all standard. Then you got 2 Ponzi's. There's a lot of forestry on this. So, and then a couple of greenhouses. And then we get into the mods after that. And I'll get into those later. So, but anyways, welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Hope you guys enjoy it. It is single player for the most part. This is a private server. I'm not telling you how to get on it or any of that other stuff. So... Alex Minecraft 55, hello. Austin White, hello. Big Mac 73, hello. Brian Bocage, hello. Bryce Colwell, Calvin Rube, Charles Nolhoff, Farm Boy, Illusion Squad, James Hook, Jared D, Matthew Hamilton, Robert Honecker, Shinar Nar, welcome to the stream. Spartan Lawn Care, hello. Stephanie Schaub, Tanner Phillips, Thomas Blackburn, and Tommy Vincent among the list of folks watching with us tonight. Hello, guys. Welcome this evening. And if I missed your name, it's probably because you hadn't talked in the last 5 minutes. Stanley Bedgood, hello. Welcome to the stream. Jay Scott, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I'm just going to start off harvesting, and then we'll go from there. So... all right, so I think we're not hooked up. We're not. Come on, back up. There we go. There we go. All right. Be good. So I give you a small field to start off with, and then you go from there, which is cool. Might do this without GPS tonight. Just get her started this evening. Anyways, hope you guys are doing good. Ours, we keep on going. Come on, YouTube, don't be stupid tonight. If anything happened with the stream tonight, it's YouTube. Everything's fine on my end as far as streaming, but I see you guys complaining, which I'm really getting tired of. Getting old. I'm getting really frustrated with the fact that I do everything right on my end. I set everything up, I get everything rolling right, and then I have to deal with YouTube's stupidity every week. I'm almost tempted to start streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I'm making some adjustments on my end so I can see everything that's going out. And right now, I've got 0 drop frames. Everything is encoding right. I got no problems on my end. It's got to be a YouTube side thing. Oh, there it is. It just all of a sudden caught up. Guess that's YouTube's 6 o'clock hiccup. Yeah, that's really frustrating from my standpoint. Because I'm trying to make sure that everything runs real smooth on my end. And I take the time to get everything set up right, and then all of a sudden it does things like that. It really drives me nuts. But anyways, Trucker Boy, you haven't missed much of anything. We just got started, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, smack YouTube. I agree with you, Cat75. Wow, Paul Brown. I don't know if you can tell, but for me to be a Miss Moose, I have an awfully deep voice. Nick Does Gaming, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Thanks for that subscription, appreciate it. Glad to have you tonight. Alright, let's do a little first person combining. Anyways, So we're starting out on Paradise Hills. I do have the dirt and textures mod in, so you will see some mud every so often on the tires when we go around through the mud puddles and stuff. I loaded in some different John Deere mods this time. Just trying to mix it up a little bit. I've got a bunch of forestry stuff on it. I do intend to do a little bit of forestry on here. My goal is I bought 3 servers over the weekend. I bought one from Game Servers, one from Very Games, and then another one I'm not going to tell who I got it from because I've already given them the finger. So my goal is to find a really good one. Apparently this particular server is hosted out of Montreal, which I'm not real happy about. But I do know for a fact that Very Games is going to carry FS17, so I wish they had a server closer to my location. But I'm going to see how this one runs and see what the lag is on it. Now, I loaded it up Saturday morning with all the mods, and I didn't have any issues with it. I was getting 40 milliseconds to the server. Got it all loaded up. Yesterday afternoon, I got on here with Chris and Hemi, and it was like a slideshow. It was absolutely horrible. I sent a trouble ticket in and a complaint to them. Of course, they came back and said, well, we see you're playing with mods and that can cause an issue. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'll take that excuse when everything on your end is absolutely right. But when I go from having a connection or a latency of 40 milliseconds to a latency of 300, I'm not going to take that excuse. That's just not going to fly. So we'll see what's up. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So we should be in gear here. Oh, there's a little mud. Zoom out a little bit so we can see what we're doing. So I got all the regular scripts in, drive control, GPS, all that good stuff. Realistic fuel consumption. All those mods are in. Normal mod package that I use. I just changed up some of the tractors a little bit this time. So anyways, so Moose, is it going to be Monday Night Love Night, Dr. Moose? I never intend for Dr. Moose to have to come out. Y'all are the ones that cause it, not me. Not me. So, Survey 94, I don't do sub for sub, buddy. Hey Moose, what's up? Been homesick today. Sorry to hear that, Flaming Gamer. Sorry you feel bad, buddy. I know your pain though. Overkill King, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to have you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your time while you're with us. All right, let me get this out of the way. Is this a 4X map? It is. It is a huge map. BMX Proization, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the herd. Glad to have you, buddy. All right, go ahead and turn this baby back on, and we'll get to cutting some more wheat. Here is what we're harvesting, leaving the chaff down. I mean, the straw down, because we do have to harvest that. This does have bulk storage on it, so I don't have to do bales. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. Probably, because it is a server, I will probably do bulk storage for the most part. But I might do some baling as well, just to stress it out a little bit. Hunter Counts, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Moose? Doing pretty good. Hello, Philip. How are you doing? Oh, I didn't miss your hello. So, use the John Deere in first person. I will. I'm just trying to mix it up. I can't make everybody happy all the time, so I just kind of do what I can do, you know. Zachary AG, hello. Phila or Jared, hello. I'm falling a little bit behind. Knox Cox plays. What's up, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while. How you doing? Hamish Newell, hello. What type of tractors are you using? I'm going to primarily use John Deere stuff on this. Rilo Cody, welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hello, Moose. How are you doing today? I'm sick. Sorry to hear you about that, Nick. Flaming Gamer's a little sick too, so yeah. Let's see. Hamish Newell, hello. Thomas, what's up, Knox? Knox Cox says hello to Thomas. I'm trying to get down so I get back caught up with all the stuff. Moose, is this a new map? Yes, we are on Paradise Hills today playing. Thought I'd mix it up, start a new map for the server. Chris, you're more than welcome to join me. I am on the server that we were on yesterday, and you are more than welcome to join me in the stream. Donovan, welcome to the stream. Trucker Boy. Any kind of John Deere. I've got some 83, what is it, 8530s, and I forget what the 70s, the 7 series are that I'm running. Let's see. You thought you would subscribe, but you ain't now? Whatever. Can I set up a G27 on FS15? Yes, you can. That's what I use. Let's see. Chris says hi to Big Mac. Jason Berman says hi to Chris. Chris is more popular than I am. I know that. See you, Thomas. Oh, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Missouri 86. Hello, Ty Glavic. Hello, welcome to the stream. Can look them up for you if you want. Philip is replacing Graceland or separate. Graceland's gone. We got rid of Graceland and we replaced it with States. That's on the dedicated server that we're playing on as a group. This is a test server that I'm using to try to find the company I'm going to use for FS17. So I'm actively using other people's servers right now to see if I can find one that I really like. So what is everybody saying boo-hoo and complaining about tonight anyways? Oh, you wanted to see first person on this. Really all you want to do is you want to see the inside of this, right? Come on, give me some wheat. Oh, I'm too far over it. Oh, think, drink. There won't be too much of that tonight. There's only 3 people who know the access to the server, so. Aja, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is that a new name for you? I don't think I've ever seen Tasha 2013. Jason Berman, let's see, yep. Pitbull Tasha, welcome. Good evening. I meant States. No, it's not replacing States. This is strictly, like I said, I've got a couple of new servers that I'm going to be testing to find the company that I want to use, you know, going forward. Let me jump out of the channel real quick. I need to talk to Chris. So let me grab him and put him in the stream. Voice. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hey, Moose.
Good evening, sir. So we're gonna see how this thing runs tonight. It's been doing all right. I haven't had a lag spike yet, so.
Okay, good.
I'm combining down here. If you want to come chase, or you can grab the other John Deere and start grabbing straw if you want. Whatever you want to do.
All right, I'll come down there and chase for you. No problem.
Okay. It ain't a big field. We ain't got much in it. Anyways, Chris joins us tonight. So Chris D is here. Hemi had to go on a trip today. I don't know if he'll be around this evening or not. He may be too tired to join us. He was he stayed on ARC pretty late last night, and then he had to get up early this morning and had a 3-hour drive to where he was going. So I don't know that he'll be on with us today. But anyways.
Did you get your bird leveled up?
Yeah, I did. Zegcraft, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, sir. Which bird are we talking about? Are you talking about the replacement bird to replace the bird that I spent the entire day Saturday leveling and then killed? Or are we talking about the new bird that I had?
I just knew that you had a bird you were trying to level up.
It kind of got leveled up, and no, I spent most of the evening last night in the desert trying to build a werven cage to trap a werven so we can get milk. Donovan Velastraw. It went off the stream too quick. Ballistra. I'm not sure how to pronounce that with Donovan, so I do apologize if I completely butchered it.
Are you freehand harvesting?
I am freehand harvesting. There is no GPS tonight. Or not right now, anyways. I thought I'd do something different, you know? I always use GPS, which is acceptable in my book to do that, but every once in a while I'll freehand it. So yeah, I'm sure people get tired of seeing me click onto GPS and just use GPS all the time, so thought I would mix it up a little bit. Try to not miss anything. But anyways, the Moose. Hello, welcome to the stream. What do you think of SF-17? Is it the same as FS-15? Well, it's obviously not the same, because then that would just kind of defeat the purpose of putting out a new game. But it's the same engine, and it's for the most part the same. I mean, it's going to have new stuff in it and everything else like that. So I'm like I said, I'm trying not to be too negative about it and not try to beat it up. You know, if you like FS15, you're gonna enjoy FS17, and you get all new stuff. And you know, some people might say it's awesome that you're gonna be able to play multiplayer with your console buddies. So it's I don't know. The game, it all depends. Your satisfactory will depend on what your expectations are from the game. Okay? So I don't want to discourage anybody from buying it or anything else like that. And again, like I said, I would say that your satisfaction will be based on what your expectations are. So Moose, have you heard of a collector's US edition? No, I haven't. Hey guys, Moose, Marcus, welcome to the stream.
I didn't realize you could cross-platform with FS17.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's what I'm reading anyways, that it has cross-platform multiplayer. If you read the word cross-platform multiplayer, that to me means you can play across platforms, correct? I mean, maybe I'm reading more into what I'm reading in the releases, but that's my understanding anyways. Who knows? Maybe I'm giving everybody really bad information. Hamish Newell, hello. Let's see. It's Red Beans and Rice Monday. James is here with his food moment. This moment of food is brought to you by James Landry. His go-to move. You crack me up, James. All right. So, get that thrasher up a little bit. Oh, Rockstar Games. Sorry to hear about that, buddy. Colton Plays MC. Hello. What did I hear? Food. Where is it? Southern Gamer, will 17 be for PS3? I don't believe so. I think it's
PS next gen, I think.
Yeah, I think it's PS4 and Xbox One. I do not believe it's going back to the old third generation. Is this a new map? It's a newer map, yes. Will kill you. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for the sub, anyways. You're gonna kill me. There's got to be more to that, but anyways. Why is Nightbot mod on like 5 channels? Because he's cool that way. Everybody loves Nightbot. Except for the people who want to, you know, mess around on channels. Then they don't like him. Rockstar Games, welcome to the channel, buddy. Sorry for your loss today, but thanks for that screen, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ty Glavick, welcome. I love cardboard boxes. Good to see you back, buddy. It's been a while. Oh, I'm a little bit off on finishing this field up. I'm going to have to cut a little bitty strip. Oops, missed a little bit there. Missed a little more. Kind of walked a little bit too far to the left. It's been a while since I've free-handed a field for the, you know, the whole field. Zegcraft, I only pick people for modding of the channel who have been here for a long time and I have a relationship with and know. Because here's the thing, to be a mod on my channel, I need to know you and I need to know that you're going to moderate my channel the way I want it moderated. And yeah, so. Jason Watson, hello, welcome to the stream. You have Farm Sim 15 for PS3? Oh, that's cool, man.
Was this field fertilized at all, Moose, or is it straight?
It's probably straight. I didn't bother with any of that stuff. Howdy Moose, how are you tonight? If you have some time, I want to talk with you about something. You'll have to catch me when I'm on Discord, buddy. I'm on Discord most every day, most afternoons, so my time anyways. I usually am on at least, sometimes I'm on there as early as 8 a.m., but most of the days I usually am on there by noon. So as long as you come on and your microphone doesn't blow my eardrums out, I'm pretty good. And don't come in the channel and scream, "Hey, can you hear me?" How are your ears, Chris? Mine are healing up from yesterday.
Oh, that was brutal.
Pretty much, man. I will kill you. That's an interesting name there, buddy. Yeah. We might do a little forestry later. We might mow some grass, do some forestry, all that good stuff. Sort of get this, a little bit of everything, test this thing out. All right, you got me cleaned out.
Where do I dump this thing? Where's it go?
The silo up there. You're asking me? I just got this map.
So did I.
You and I have spent equal amounts of time on this map, okay? I have a little bit more because I bought a bunch of equipment and set it up some, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and unfold this. Do a little bit of that. Undo it. Back her up.
I'll bring that case back up. I drove down there too.
Bring that what?
I drove a case tractor down where you were originally because I didn't realize you had a John Deere down there.
Yeah, you can tab into it. I've got tabbing turned on this map.
Okay, good.
I figured since there's just a couple of us on it, it ain't gonna matter. I usually leave the tabbing stuff on until I get the map set up, and then I turn it off. Glover 2000, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Hello, hello, good evening, sir. Welcome everybody. Hope y'all have fun tonight while you're with us. All right. Take this header back here and we'll park it somewhere out of the way. And thinking right here next to this building is going to be the best place to put it. But anyways, and then we'll go do something else. I wouldn't mind buying field 2 and cutting all that corn, but might do that another night.
All right, I'm just cleaning up chat here. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Jared, what'd you, your cat walk across your computer or what? But what did Austin do? I missed it.
Inappropriate.
I look away for a half a second and some turd comes in the channel. Josh Glover 2000, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you. You know, guys, rules for chat so you don't get kicked out. I don't tolerate any kind of rude and lewd and cussing and profanity of any sort. I don't tolerate racism. So if you make any racist comments in here, you're going to be gone as well. And, you know, don't say anything in here you wouldn't say to your mom and dad, which that, again, some of you guys might be really rude to your parents. But I hope you're not. I hope you're pretty good kids, pretty good folks. So anyways, let's keep it polite, keep it clean. I do ask that if you do emoticons, you keep them down to about, let's say 8. No more than 8. Chris laying down the old weight here on the ground.
Did I do that?
They do that. Matter of fact, Chris, yes you did. All right, put those front arms down.
I thought I disconnected the trailer.
No, when you have the, just so you know, Chris, when the little white thing is on the front of the tractor, you're disconnecting the front of the tractor.
Thanks for that important safety tip there, Egon.
Yeah, way to go, Goober. Way to go, Goober.
Well, Nightbot got in on the action too.
Ooh, Nightbot's getting in.
You got a forage wagon, or are you going to get it and take the hay or straw?
I'm going to go get the straw real quick.
I guess I'll plow that field behind you.
Yeah, if you want. That'd be a good idea. Do I think a combine is easy to drive in real life? No, I know for a fact it's not. There's quite a lot of adjustments you have to make on a constant basis when you're driving combine. That mud mod is really cool, man. All right, let's go ahead and drop that down. Turn that on. Oops. Get our IC set up right. There we go. All right, we'll start collecting up straw. Looks like the straw is coming into the cab almost. Gosh, some thick straw. Let's see. Yeah, it's not easy driving a combine. You gotta really pay attention when you do it. It's not like you can just go to sleep on it.
I take it the flex disc is the plow.
The big huge green thing that we brought up yesterday, that 50-foot flex disc plow. Yeah, that would be it. The 50-foot.
Is this a new toy?
Huh?
Is this a new toy?
Yes. Well, it's not new. It's just new to the server. I put some different stuff in this time, you know, that I don't normally put in. Chat's always a little bit slow on the stream, guys, because you got to think about it. My API has to parse chat, right? Then put it into my stream, and then it has to send it back out. So it's quite slow. Takes a little bit of time. All right, where is the straw on this thing? I think it's on the other side. Potato. I think I got potato, wood chips, and forage on this side. Oh, there's a little server lag. First one of the night. That's probably the autosave, though. In all fairness.
What do you have it every half hour, hour?
Hour and a half, something like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let's see. I can't read that, but I think that says win-row. Draw win-row. That's it. All right, so let's see if you dump here or if you actually back into it. Now you can dump all the way out in the middle of the road. Without having to back into it. That's pretty good. Hitboxes are pretty wide. Knox Cox plays. Take it easy, man. Thanks for coming by, man. Missed you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Way. Oh, wow. Anyways. I will kill you. Yeah, I saw you subscribed a little while ago. I couldn't figure out what your name was, actually. Wonder if you can drive between these two sheds here. Oh, you can. Shortcut out to the field. Very nice. Whoa, there's a tractor there.
Ow! Look out!
Oh. Where did I leave off? That's where I left off. Yeah, you might have to give me a little bit.
That's okay. I'm just gonna make it work faster. That's all.
Unless you want me to buy another Bergman.
I like this new implement. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. A little unrealistic, but a little too big.
I think we could definitely use that on states.
Yeah, I might put it on there. Let's see. You're working on a Go Vols truck for October the 25th. For me. Oh, okay. You know that the Volunteers are my least favorite SEC team of all. Do I know where to buy a good gaming computer under $1,500? Build it yourself.
Newegg.
But yeah. Man, chat just kind of moving along tonight. That's good, but in a bad way. I miss a lot of it. So I do apologize if I missed some of y'all's comments tonight. You were thinking about getting FS15 for your PC and wondering how I could join the server. You have to download all the mods. And again, guys, I'm on a private server tonight. We're not playing on the normal dedicated server. The normal dedicated server is running states. But we are on a different server tonight that I'm running. Testing some things out, so nobody's joining me tonight other than a couple of people that I trust. Because we've been getting some knuckleheads on the other server. Some people are getting the boot off of the other server. If you don't do what I ask you to do, and when I confront you about it, you just ignore me, you're gonna get booted off the server. What map am I on? We're on Paradise Hills. It's one of Stevie's maps. A little framey in the yard, but not too bad. I think a lot of these digital readout scales have a lot to do with that too. Do you have to use a gaming tower case or no? Use whatever your motherboard's going to fit in. Let's see. I've been to Fiji and New Zealand. G27, same as Moose. Chris just is not gonna slack up on me, is he? Oops. Didn't put my head down.
Put your head down.
Well, actually, I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. I went through all the motions, let me put it that way. I grabbed the gear shift lever, I shifted down into first, and that's supposed to drop the head down, and it just didn't for some reason. There we go.
I guess I can have a coffee break.
I guess you should. Give me a little time to get a couple of rows ahead of you. Oh. Country Boys, okay, thanks. Xbox 360 version fun, and shout out to Sam. Sam Marno. I really don't know, buddy. I don't play on Xbox 360. I can only talk about the stuff I actually use. So, am I being hit with a gas shortage? No, don't seem to. Don't seem to be getting hit with any kind of gas shortage. Hadn't heard anything about one. Oh, Joe Davenport, you're probably gonna get flat by Nightbot. Your cat's watching with you, cool. Yeah, Joe, watch the number of emoticons. You just got right under the slap there. So, Colton plays on Xbox 360, I guess. Says it's all right. Is this map on PS3? No, there are no mods on PS3.
.360 version, you are limited to the amount of slots, vehicles you can have at one time.
Yep. Alright, I gotta go dump my trailer again. Oh, I missed a lot on that pass. I think what happens is I've got my yeah. Sometimes I get heavy-handed. I ride the joystick a little bit too much when I'm trying to do my camera angles, and I raised my trailer hitch up too much, so the pickup head's not actually touching the ground. That would be the case right there.
Do we need to have a performance review, Moose?
You want to do a performance review on me? That's fine. Can you guys do a mini series for logging? We did, and nobody watched it. We did. We had a dedicated server set up for logging, and did several Friday nights full of Adam, you know, making mistakes, and nobody watched it. It was so I got rid of the server. We had some fun though. It was pretty humorous watching Adam unload Adam and Hemi try to unload logging trucks. Was quite humorous.
Yeah, that was fun.
Without just tipping the logging truck over and on its side. We should have had a contest to see who could unload a logging truck the fastest properly. Properly would be the key word. Go ahead. I'm not going to go back up that line.
Okay.
I'm not going to go back up there and get that little bit I missed. Make sure you have enough PC power source for cooling. Moose, do a like spike. I don't even know what you're talking about. Mark John, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Empty. Gotta go empty. Grizzly Tucker, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Oh. I hope you guys like the stream just because you like the stream. You know. Last time I asked people to like the stream, I got everybody disliked it. The last stream I asked people to do that on, it's like, hey, make sure you hit the like button and everything. And I got 25 people hit the dislike overall. So, yeah, I'm afraid to ask people to hit the like button.
You never know what you're going to get.
It's exactly. It's like that old lawyer saying, never ask a question you don't already know the answer to. What did I think about the Alabama Ole Miss game on Saturday? Sloppy. But I think it shows a lot of character when you get down by 21 points and you manage to come back and outscore your opponent that way. I think that just shows a lot of character. I think both teams played an outstanding football game as far as you know, courage and staying in the game and really playing 4 quarters of football. I think Alabama got a little complacent there at the end and let them score a couple of touchdowns real quick on them, but you know, I still think I think they're a pretty good team, you know. That game scared me a lot. I thought maybe it would I thought they'd get blown out, honestly. The Ole Miss game has scared me all year because Kelly's a good quarterback. He really is. And I just had my fears about that game. Now I have a lot of hope for the rest of the season, because I think coming back from that deficit, I think they'll have a newfound respect for themselves, you know, and they'll say, hey, you know, we can do this. So
They have a favorable schedule now.
oh yeah, I mean, as favorable as it can be in the SEC. I mean, we played Tennessee this year. Tennessee and Kentucky this year, I think, are the two out of I would say out of conference, but I would say you know, out of our division, and they're kind of soft. So but I mean, look at the West. I mean, Mississippi's a good team. Oh, Ole Miss is a good team. They played a really good game, and like I said, Kelly's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC, and they did a good job with him. But Texas A&M looks pretty good, you know. So that's still a hurdle to face. So, and you never know with LSU. If LSU finds their team identity, they could be a challenge. So yeah, you know, Hamish, I don't know. I'm not into a whole bunch of games. I'm not like I'm really not into a whole lot of those, like, everybody do a like spike game or all that stuff. I'm more laid back, relaxed, tried to have a good time, and I don't really care for all that stuff. That's like shout outs and stuff like that. I'm not into all that stuff. So that's the reason I don't do that kind of stuff. And again, I like to think that if you enjoy my streams, you enjoy my channel, you'll go and do that kind of stuff on your own. I don't want to beg people to like the channel and stuff like that. Same thing with subscriptions or donations and stuff like that. You know, if you donate, you donate. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to beg people to donate. I don't get on here and go look for donations and, you know, all that other stuff. Even the subscriber goal stuff is not really it's not really that important. It's a milestone that when we hit it, it'll be something, we'll do something special for it, you know? So I'm just not into all that stuff. Why doesn't Alex play with me anymore? Actually, we may do something this week. It's not that we don't play together anymore. It's just, it's a lot for me to stream for. And here's the thing. Before, I was cutting all my streams off at 9 o'clock so I could join him. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do my streams and keep my streams as long as I want to do my streams. And that means my streams and his streams may overlap at times. So it doesn't always work out for us to stream together. But we might actually do some stuff this week together along the farm sim lines. You know, and we even talked about doing some Rainbow Six together. So, but it's he's doing some new things. He's trying to incorporate his Patreon subscribers in to a lot of the things he does as well. So when he's doing construction sim, there's not necessarily room for me in construction sim. So because he's got his Patreon guys in there, I absolutely understand that 100%. But yeah, just because we're not doing anything together, don't read anything into that. I like the field textures on this, man. With that mud. They look pretty good, man. Yeah, I like that a little bit. I think we'll have to do some baling on this map as well, since we got that bale silo and everything. I'd like to see how that...
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen it before either. I want to see how it works. If it's just a place to stack bales or what, you know?
Sure, the auto stackers work pretty good there.
Yeah, but you can't use an auto stack. Well, you can use the stock auto stacker.
Right.
But you can't use some of the other ones. But yeah. Which we'll mess with some of that stuff along the way. Okay, this server's gonna be a little bit different. Let's see. Chris, did you do that coffee break yet? Funny. Let's see if I can put this over here. I think there's actually some more storage up here at the top. Let me see. I think there's some more up here. We can put this up here. Yep. Hey, well, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put this thing over here. Store it up here by the grain silo in the storage area. Probably start storing all the tippers up here as well. And then we can leave like tractors and seeders and stuff down there low.
Okay.
All right. Anywho. All right, so you do that. I will, I'm going to grab the fertilizer and spray. I'm not sure if you can do soul mod on this map or not. I don't think it is soul mod compatible.
I was going to ask you that question too.
Actually, I'm going to the let's see what we want to use for fertilizer. Did I bring anything in for fertilizer? I don't think I did. I was going to and I didn't.
Passed it.
Huh? What?
You have one right here over in this shed.
No, I'm in a bigger sprayer, not the little thing there. Yeah. Let's see. Hey man, what have you been up to? Not much. Gamer Wifey Landscaper, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am pretty close to it, so I'll give you guys a hint as to what's coming up when we hit the stream. It will involve farm sim and it will involve giveaways. Oh, is that a good enough clue? Let's see. Got any ideas on how the mods will work on FS17 on a PS4? I think what you will see, and again, I don't know because I'm not a mind reader and they haven't really said anything, but I think there's some cultivators down at the that thing I'm gonna sell. As a matter of fact, unhook from it.
Do I get rid of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some equipment that we don't need. Like, I don't have any need for the Case Puma 1600, so sell that. And I'm gonna sell the Dude's Far. Even though I like the Dude's Far, I'm gonna sell it. And the New Holland's going bye-bye.
See ya!
Alright, and I'll leave the potato in. I'm gonna get rid of the sugar beet harvester. Because if we're gonna do sugar beets, we're gonna put the mod in and use the other one.
Homer?
Yeah, the Homer DLC. Do you have the JCB pack?
I do have the JCB pack.
Okay. I might enable it as well. I know that Himmy doesn't. You know, I might have to. I'll buy Himmy a copy of that. So, all right.
The only DLC I don't have is the gold package and the IT runner.
Okay. Once you park that tractor and jump down to the shop, and there is there's 2 7 Series down there, and they each have each of them has cultivators on them, so just grab one of those. I gotta run down there and grab a... Actually, no I don't. Brake. Brakes on these stink. Want to get all this stuff sorted out, where to park equipment and stuff. That's right.
See, dual tire pack down here at the shop too.
Yeah, the dual tire packages are down there still for the 8s. I haven't brought those up. Haven't brought the 8600 up. I got a lot of toys down there. So, let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy another tractor. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go mods and 7500, and for now, sprayer wise, I'm gonna use the might as well just use the dry sprayer. Mason Kills, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, good evening. Man, this thing's running so much better than it did yesterday, isn't it?
You must have beat him up pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, of course they came back with their standard response, which was, we see you're running mods on the server there, Moose. You know, those can cause performance issues and they can cause lag. And my response back to him was, don't start. Don't even start with me on the mods that I'm running or the fact that a couple of them have errors. Show me why my latency went through the roof. You know, and again, read my original complaint. My original complaint was my latency's through the roof. I went from, you know, 4 millisecond or 40 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds and a slideshow. It's not because of the mods. The mods didn't cause that. So, Cowboy, welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, I don't need to wait for this. Right. All right, so this is the John Deere 7530 that we're running. Yeah, I mean, tonight it's smooth as glass, so tell me they didn't do something. Tell me they didn't put it on a different blade or on a different box or something.
Or they throttle your bandwidth.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but boy, it sure does run a lot smoother tonight. And it was this way. It was this way this morning. I got on this morning and it ran absolutely fine this morning. So they did something. They just don't want to admit they did something, but all right. Oops, going through mud.
Four-wheel that sucker.
I know, man. I like the mud mod, man. I hope there's some. It would be awesome if the guys in FS17 incorporated. I guess that's, you know, again. Oh, I didn't even see this building down here. What is this?
Storage area down there.
Oh, this must be sheep. Yeah, it's sheep. It's the sheep pen. But yeah, I mean, you know, my hope was that they read a whole lot of, or really took a look at everything that the community did and took notes on it, incorporated some of the best stuff into the new version of it, and I just don't see that, and I'm a little disappointed in that, you know. Little things like adding mud in, how awesome is that?
I don't understand why Giants doesn't incorporate a lot of them into the base game and utilize the ideas that have been brought forefront by the modders.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, drive control, the GPS, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, they probably have to pay some of these guys a little bit of money for their idea, but, you know, to include that in your base game would be awesome, so. But I guess we've had this discussion before. Why pay for something that somebody's willing to do for free? Let's see. Was there FS15 patch between last night and today? Not that I know of.
There is no more patches for FS15. They're done.
I would imagine that. I would imagine they stopped working on FS15 a while back. Oh, working width on this thing is what? Who cares?
I think it's like 15 meters.
Yeah, something like that. As long as I cover the field, I don't care. Need to go left a little bit. Did you already cultivate?
I was just waiting for you to start fertilizing, then I'll cultivate.
Okay.
I was following your rules, Moose.
I just saw you, I just saw it and I was like, huh. I was like, if he's already cultivated, they sure didn't put much of a cultivation package in this. Woo! I'm way too narrow. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's see. I'm sorry, Mr. Moose, that some game companies put a lot of effort into making games, while others, their companies are more active to making good games. Not really sure what you mean there, but okay. Don't have to apologize to me. Unless you work for Giants. Then come on here and explain yourself. $2 years to do graphics, a train they already had, the push mod that picks up objects. Scraps has been doing well on trailers. Not very well impressed with that. A lot of it is licensing. I mean, look, let's be honest with you. I really think this version of FS17 is geared towards console. And that's where a lot of the video game industry right now is headed. Their focus is console. Because it's a closed platform and they don't have to worry about it, you know?
That's where the money's at.
Yeah. So why worry, you know? I hate to say it, but I think game designers don't really care about PC gamers anymore. And so FS17's effort has really been geared towards the console market. To me, when I read everything that's going into the game, that's really what I read. I read this is a great game for people who are on console, because now we're going to give you mod support and we're going to give you some other, you know, little goodies, and cross-platform multiplayer. And I think this update really is about console. So, do I think the days of PC are over? Nah. I still think there's a lot of companies that will develop for PC. But no, I don't think so.
PC game is kind of like vinyl in the audio industry. You'll still have people that will go after the vinyl. You'll still have people that will go after PC gaming.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is who you gonna get to play your games originally? Console people don't do, you know, indie games, and they don't do. Console doesn't do indie games, and they don't do early access stuff. You don't see that much early access stuff on console. There's a lot of money got to be shelled out to get the coding for those platforms. To get the licensing rights or whatever. So I still think there'll be a lot of, but yeah. But yeah, sadly you're right. More and more games are being designed for console and then adapted to PC. So but console's gonna suffer the same thing that I mean, who wants to buy a new console every year? How many people want to do that? How many people want to be forced to buy a new console every year? You're going to run into the same situation that PC users run into with graphics cards a lot of the time, you know, where you end up having to buy a new graphics card every time you turn around because there's a new update for it. Or the games have outgrown your graphics card, so you need to go get a new one in order to stay current. And that's what's sort of happening with consoles. If you look at what's going on with the new generation consoles that are coming out as well. Well, this trailer backs up like junk. Least little correction and it takes off.
I noticed that with some trailers.
Yeah, some of them are hard to back up. Especially short ones. Little short trailers are real hard to back up. Yeah, I like long trailers. Rosa Dawson, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Oh, turn my beacons off. Turned them on a minute ago and forgot I had them on. Alright, so let's see. We got that done. You're cultivating. What do we want to plant? And why is speed turned up? What do we want to plant, people of the internet? What shall we put in this field? I guess I should tell you what our options are before I ask you that question.
Yeah, what multi-fruit does this have?
Well, let's look, Chris. Now that you've asked what multi-fruit we have on this map, let's take a gander at it and we'll see. We have wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, of course. Cauliflower, potatoes washed. Oh, you know what? There is no multi-fruit on this. Oh, wait. Soybean, oats, rye. Sorghum. Soybeans, oats, rye, sorghum. Looks like. Oh. All right. We'll go over here and grab another tractor. I think I'm going to sow with the old 8530. So what do you think, Chris? What should we plant? What do we got in the other fields? I guess we ought to look at that. We have one field of sugar beets, which I just sold the sugar beet harvester. Planted. So field 2's in corn. I can go ahead and purchase that and we'll have it. So I'm thinking, I don't know, what do you want to do?
I'm game. We can do oats or soybean or something.
Yeah, cauliflower and stuff, that is, and pumpkins, that's all greenhouse stuff, guys. You can do what? What do you want to do?
Oats or soybean?
By the way, we do have a potato washer and a potato steamer on this particular map.
Oh, that's something different.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go get seed. Do 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 do. Yep, there are greenhouses galore on this particular map. Alright, come here and get our seed real quick. think we're gonna do soybean. That's oats, isn't it? Wheat, barley, canola. Huh. I don't know what that one is. Is that rye? That looks like oats, I believe. Maybe you got to use the corn seeder to seed the other stuff.
If you look at glance as you're cycling through, it'll tell you what it is.
Yeah. It's oats on this one, so I guess you got to use the corn seeder to be able to seed the soybean, sorghum. Sorghum would make sense because it's nothing more than a glorified, yeah, it's rye. Alright, so oats it is, because I grabbed this seeder. And I'm going to use it to seed with. And I am going to turn GPS on for this one. I like my fields to be straight. No way.
Hey, we got architect.
Dude, where's he been? I hadn't heard from that kid in forever.
He just popped up in chat.
Airplanes. Alright, so get a new course going. Set that up. Huh, I don't see my course.
You want that little fertilizer sold and gotten rid of?
Yeah, you can sell and get rid of it if you want to. Okay, stop moving there, course. I can't see my course. The dev mug bug has got me.
Would you hit F5 one too many times?
I guess so, yeah. But it is not snapping in. There we go. Shortcut keys aren't working good anymore with it. There we go. What is the next ATS big update? I don't know. I have no idea. There was a DLC that dropped out this week. I went and purchased and was I want to say sorely disappointed with. It was a real letdown for $2.99.
What'd you get for that?
The custom steering wheel mod, or DLC. Now it's listed as create your own custom steering wheel. So I thought, oh, this is cool. They're going to give you like a whole bunch of like components and you can make your own steering wheel for your vehicle. Thought that would be kind of cool, you know. That's not what it is. This thing's a 9-meter plow and it's only registering as 7. And I can't see where my GPS lines are, so that ain't good. LSR Drew, welcome to the stream. Steve Collins, cooking dinner. What's going on, Koobsy? How are you, my friend? Alright, let's see if we can get this GPS doing right. The last thing I checked, verify on this thing. Oh no, this is a 6-meter plow, isn't it? 6-meter working width on it, so 6.6 should work. See if I can get this lined up right and get her to work. All right, now if I set a new course up off of that, should be good to go. Should be good to go. Anyways, they do a lot of little $2.99 DLCs. Like there's a new DLC that dropped over the weekend for ETS for some new trailers that they're putting out, which I'll end up spending $2.99 on that as well, because I don't mind buying their stuff when it's good stuff, you know, and some of those little $3 DLCs turn out to be pretty good, you know. Like I got this, I mean, the $3.99 DLC, or was it $1.99? I think was what the DLC was for the cabin accessories, and that's still my favorite little DLC they did. And some of the custom paint job DLCs are really cool, so I don't mind giving them money for that stuff when it comes out, because some of that stuff's really good. But it was just the fact that I read the description on it as build your own custom steering wheel, and to me that sounded like there were components and you could do that. And then when you get in, and what it is they basically have a whole series of steering wheels that you can choose from, and you can add those to your, you know, you can put a new different steering wheel in. And okay, but my biggest thing is some of them are colored and they don't even let you pick the color that you want. Like they got carbon fiber inserts that are green. Well, maybe I want a carbon fiber insert that's red. Can't do that. We don't have that option. So I'll probably end up doing a video on that tomorrow, putting it up. Oh, we're off just a little bit there.
Looks like we only own field 1 and 2 on this so far.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change that. I think we'll probably buy. No, we only own 1 and whatever that one way down in the bottom is. There we go. You got to feel way down in the very bottom that is planted in sugar beets. We only own those 2. I haven't bought 2 yet, but I will.
I thought you had to.
Nope. Look at the number. It's white.
I missed it.
1 is green. 1, 13, and 12 you own right now. And I think 12 is down. I think all that down there is the sugar beet and potato stuff. So I think we'll plant 12 in potatoes so we can play with the potato washer and steamer, even though I'm not a big fan of that. It'll be something different to do.
Something new.
Yep. Something I don't do on a regular basis. Are you playing with speakers on or what? Like I asked you about this the other night. I bleed back really heavily through you. I don't know why. Like I hear myself talk when you talk.
Really?
Yeah. You got your headphones on really loud?
Nope. Normal volume as usual.
Yeah, a lot of times when I'm talking and you talk right after I talk, I hear the very end of what I said through your headphones. It is bizarre.
I do have your stream live on my laptop as I'm playing here, but I don't think you'd hear that.
That might be what I'm hearing. You got the audio on?
just a fair amount so I can hear what you're saying.
That might be it. You should be able to hear me anyways, because I don't. What I do is I undo push to talk and go voice activated, so that way you guys hear exactly what I'm saying and know when I'm talking in the stream and all that other stuff. Adam, welcome to the stream. Good evening, sir. So I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with performance tonight so far.
It's going good.
We get a couple more people in here and see what's going on with it. It'll be interesting. But I went ahead and sank in the money and got that Dallas server as well. So gonna have to mess with it a little bit as well. But what I'll do is I'll take the exact same mod package from here and put on it and see how it works.
Okay.
Oop.
Yeah, while you're seeding that field, I'm just moving the stuff up from the shop up here to the main yard.
Okay. Yeah, I think what we'll do is when this is done, I'll probably buy a mower. And I think there's a grass field somewhere. I think 5 is a grass field. Might go grab a mower and I might go mow it because somebody was saying something about mowing. So probably I need to mow and windrow and all that other stuff. So we'll buy some more equipment and move it over.
Okay.
There is a toggle button there, Philip. But what that does is that keeps the line at the bottom. That raises it up a little bit so you can see it if you're in like corn, and then that gets rid of it. But what happens is if you toggle through developers mode a couple of times with GPS, the first time you go into the wireframe on developers mode, it shows you the wireframe for the whole field. The second press of the button shows you the light wireframe, and then the third time you press it, it gets rid of the wireframe altogether. What happens is if you go into the wireframe, and when you go through the light version of it, apparently I guess the GPS lines are on the same slate as that or whatever, and when you turn off the light wireframe, so like that's the wireframe for the game right now, and it's showing me the tractor wireframe and the wireframe for everything else. The second time I hit it is for the lights. If I turn the headlights on, it would show you like, oh, the orb off of the headlights, okay? So that shows me the wireframe for the lighting of the truck. The next time I push it, it gets rid of all the wireframe stuff. Well, when you do that, it gets rid of the lights for GPS, and you can't see the GPS lines anymore until you restart your game. So that's where my issue is right now. That's what I'm talking about, losing it. And sometimes it'll do it to you, other times it won't. So we got our Wi-Fi upgraded to 25 megabytes, and I can finally watch the stream at a decent pixel rate. Glad to hear that, Archie.
Hemmy's here. Hemmy's here.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, John.
Hemmy, how you feeling, buddy? Is your butt sore? Back hurt?
From
Driving.
driving.
From driving?
5:30 this morning, got back right now, so about 10 minutes ago got back. So yeah, 14-hour day, not bad.
Yeah. If I had to do 3 hours there and 3 hours back, my back and butt would hurt. Oops. Messed up. For some reason I didn't set that down. I thought I did. Anyways, well, welcome back, Kimmy. Glad to have you. Glad to see you tonight. let's see. Merkel Hansen, welcome to the stream. How did I get the name Mr. Moose? I don't know. I just thought it up one day. It actually goes back to Mexico, but I used to go by Mexi Moose for a long time, but because I used to go to Mexico so often. But no, I've always been Moose. I've been Moose. It's been my name since I played football when I was a kid, and so I've had that nickname all my life as Moose. And then you know, everybody and their brother uses that as a nickname though as well, so it's sort of hard to use that name gaming, unless you're the first guy to log into a game and get Moose. It's really hard to get Moose as a name on a game. So I went by, because I went to Mexico all the time, I went by Mexi Moose for a long time. But all the guys in Mexico always, when I come in, they always call me Mr. Moose. So yeah, that's sort of where it went with Mr. Moose. Mexi Moose got old because everybody thought I was a Mexican. So,
what? Wait, you're not?
no, yeah, I'm not Hispanic. Dan! What's up, Don? So yeah, I get all these. When I used to play World of Warcraft, and I played as Mexi Moose on World of Warcraft, there was also Mexi Man on there. And Mexi Man was, he was Hispanic and I wasn't, but everybody would always send me all these messages in Spanish, and I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Come on. Steve Walker.
Yo no habla español.
Not much, man. When we go play that? When we go play some Rainbow Six, man? I saw you playing Star Wars all weekend. Let's see, 7:41 p.m. where you live. I'm a minute ahead of you, Jay. It's 7:42 where I live. Well, you missed all the excitement today, Hemi, when you were gone on the Ark server. You might or might not have a bird anymore.
Uh-oh.
What? What'd you do?
You may or may not have a bird anymore. You may or may not have a level 89 bird anymore. I'm just messing with you. I didn't pull an Adam on you.
I fully expected to come back to see two of them hatch, two of the eggs hatch.
No, I'm not going to do that. I don't play that way, Hemi. I told you that. I don't play that way. I don't. When there's major things in a game that you could do that, you know, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't go out and hatch an egg without you being around. Don't do that.
I told you could have that.
I know, but that's not the way I play the game, though. I mean, if that's like hatching the first Werven, that's something that I wouldn't do without you around. You know what I'm saying? That's just not the way I play the game. Yeah, I mean, we work too hard together to get to that stuff, you know? We can go out there and do that stuff without you. I mean, so no, I screwed around the base. I did put a greenhouse in today, or greenhouse effect, because again we have that glitch where when we're off the server, we're not getting any water to the greenhouse. So I did put some greenhouse stuff in today to see if maybe that would help with the water drying up. But yeah, for some reason we're not getting irrigation, or the well quits working when we're off the server. That's got to be a game glitch, but not much you can do about it, you know.
Yeah.
So part of our plants died and or had to start reseeding again or whatever. So what's the V8 been up to? Jason wants to know if you're gonna farm, Hemi.
Oh, might. I just might. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's why I was chatting with Chris about there a little bit.
Moose, can you catch me up on the schedule so I can start being here for the streams? I'm gonna try to stream every day at 6 this week. That's what I'm gonna try to do. That's my goal. I actually started the stream 2 minutes early tonight. I was on time for a change. Sometimes that doesn't work out, but that's my game plan anyways. But likely to be some daytime streams this week as well. So, but
yeah, I was driving through Austin, Minnesota, and my phone went ding, and I looked, and Mr. Moose's stream. I'm like, oh,
2 minutes early.
I'm like, wow.
Yep, about 5:15, another sandstorm came up, and I said, well, I'm done. Yeah, things look a little different on the server too, by the way, when you get in there.
Okay. I think we ought to portal when we get the wire in, or the dragons, or the drakes, whatever term you want to call it. We ought to port them back to the vanilla server too.
So we can flip the vanilla server over to, so we can port the vanilla server over to PvP and then go raid Cowboy and Adam.
Take the fire drake over there and just kind of have some roasted marshmallows.
Just yeah, like that one movie with
s'mores.
I forget the name of it. Rain of Fire. Sit on top of their base and just put fire into it.
Kind of like my bird was the other day when that fire dragon killed you and almost killed me and my bird.
Yeah, sort of like that fire dragon did me the other day. You're dead.
My bird looked like it had an afterburn on it.
Tristan Bodie, welcome to the stream. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Danny Schneider, hello. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, man. 21 subs away. Might have to get them.
Oh, nice.
Might have to get all my giveaways lined up. All right. Other than a game save tonight, we hadn't had really a lag spike. I'll be interesting to see what happens if you get on.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to jump on. I'm trying to get everything figured out here.
Got my bottle ready.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, barbecue moves. Yeah, pretty much, man. There is no asbestos underwear in in Ark, but boy, there needs to be when you fly with Hemi. Let's just say this: Hemi and I confronted a fire drake together, right? Right. One of us lived. The other one didn't.
That's just because I was on my bird when he came after us. Yeah, I had dropped you off so you could
die. Die.
I missed the rock when I dropped you.
Is that what you did? You dropped me so I could die?
Well, we were getting crispy to begin with when I was trying to keep you close enough to be able to trank that thing.
Yes. You haven't lived until you've been the guy underneath the Argent, shooting arrows into it to trank the Drake. You're tranking the Drake, and the Drake's behind you, breathing fire, and yeah, it's a unique experience seeing all those flames come and cook you. and then being dropped off for your death. All right, so almost got this field planted.
I was trying to scout out a grassy area where we could mow and get some grass going.
Isn't there a grass field just behind this cattle area or whatever? Captain Boot Hat, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, 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 sir. Welcome to the herd.
Yeah,
now.
Field 5.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't there field 5 right behind the pig zone or whatever it is that has a grassy area there to cut?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Incoming synchronization alert. Boop.
Yep. Come on, bring it.
Prepare your drinks.
Looks like there's a pretty decent little grass area there as well. Remington Hawkins, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Drink. El Pablo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Good evening. Thanks, Tristan. I appreciate that. Mark DuPont, welcome to the stream, sir. Good evening. 18 away. Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, it looks like there's a pretty decent little area around field 4 that could be cut as well, but
You already have a mower or Mocha mower or something?
nah, I'm getting ready to buy one.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to buy a Moco mower, that medium-sized windrow, and I don't really need a tedder. I got Bell extension.
We're just gonna silage it?
No, we're gonna use it for. You gotta use it for hay. We gotta have some hay. Hay, and some. I mean, we gotta have some grass, / hay or whatever for sheep and for cattle for TMR. So yeah, we'll cut field. We can cut field 2 for silage.
Okay.
Little lag.
All right, so the mower and the windrow are at the shop.
Okay. I'm on my last pass here, and I will. I think what we'll do is I'll probably fast track to the next day, and start there and mow. Getting a little dark on us.
I mean, get a tractor and follow me.
Hey, buy another OMB weight and put it on the front of that other 7 series.
Oh, another OEB weight?
Yeah. To put on that
Roger.
other 7. Yeah, 2 of the 7s have weights on the front, but the other 7 doesn't. And there's a couple of 9s down there as well, but those are...
I saw them. I like those.
Well, Hemi's in love with them, so, you know, I thought I would get... Yeah, let's put the 86, all the combines in that big equipment shed back in the back. Eventually we'll get some more combines. But if the server holds up and we can start putting a couple more people on here. I got a couple more people I want to invite if the server holds up.
More the merrier.
Well, just people I know that I want to test out the server for them and see how their connection handles with it. And I mean, this is all about trying to find a server that we can use for FS17, you know.
Emmy, you gotta wait on the front of your tractor?
Let the big dead for it.
Let's see. Case Customs. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Dan, yeah, I picked a new server host up. The last one just, I don't know, man. It started out that, it started out pretty good with them when we first put the server on there, but lately it's just been junk, and really, really poor performance. So I got another one and I'm just testing it out to see how it goes. So. All right, so let's go ahead and start this one up.
Did you want to cut, Moose?
Yeah, I'll cut.
All right, Hemi and I are bringing back the mower and the windrower. You just want to take over this tractor I got, Moose, the 7500?
Yeah, I can, and you can take that other 75 and go get the weight for it if you want.
Yep, no problem.
What else do you think we need for the farm that we don't have already? I mean, I got like
I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, I mean, for right now, it's just gonna be the 3 of us, maybe 4 or 5 people on the server at one time. So I don't know that we need a ton of equipment either. I mean, eventually we need to get manure spreaders and all that other stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about that stuff. Let's see. Awesome Bro 22, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Dan, I picked up a couple of new servers over the weekend just so I can test them out and find the right hosting company for when we do FS17. So when FS17 comes out and at the end of October, I can be up and running with a server that is not going to lag out and everybody can get on and play on. I might pick a couple of them up. There they are. They're back. All right, so somebody asked me to mow grass tonight, so that's what we're gonna do is mow grass next. I'm gonna go ahead and fast track time. Incoming lag. What time you guys got?
6:06.
3:54.
.606 here, sir.
All right. Hemi, you want a windrow and I'll cut?
Then I'll follow behind you guys in the Bergman.
Oh, Hemi with his shuttle mode and park and brake.
Safety first. Put that parking brake on all the time, kiddies.
Uh-huh. I don't know how you get into field 5. I haven't looked. Let's see. I'm guessing you just go through this cow zone.
Maybe the southern end of field 4.
I don't know. It looks like you just go through the through this cow pen and out the back. I don't see any fence right here, so
Make your own entrance.
could be a big hill to go down right here.
Gates.
Yep, there's some gates. Oh, they're auto opening. Well, mud. Oh, it gives us the time to go play in the mud.
4-wheel in.
Nice. All right, so just give me some time, Hemi. It's gonna be a while before I finish mowing this. Anyways, same way you get into any field, cut the fence. Hey, I carry bolt cutters on all my vehicles. I'm going to tell you about that. It's 10 a.m. where I am, or 10 p.m. where you are. Chevy Nation Modder, welcome to the stream. It is 8 where I am.
9 o'clock.
Oh, the wildflowers don't mow down. So you know, they are the perimeter of the field. I always run crop destruction. There is not a map that I don't run crop destruction on. Which kind of stinks because crop destruction is not supposed to affect grass. But apparently on this map it does. Because I sure am seeing it. But my understanding is crop destruction doesn't affect grass anymore. So maybe it's just the tractors laying down a texture, but it's not actually destroying the crop. Crop destruction is part of drive control. Hello, DJ. How you doing, buddy? Hey, look, Chris. James is headed for a beer run. Isaiah 9997, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel.
Nice.
He so doesn't have it down like you. He doesn't get in-home delivery.
Does that
That's
have
where
a
it's at.
personal bat single to put up in it?
No, he doesn't.
How did I get over here?
He doesn't have it apparently. Can't tell if that's destroying the crop or not. Or do you? Oops, wrong way. Wanted to go out that way. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go back around this way. I'm gonna do it this way so people don't scream at me. You're going the wrong direction, Moose. You're doing it the wrong way. That's not the way my uncle does it. There we go. Is construction sim worth getting? Yes. Construction sim's a blast, man. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun playing it. Is it part of the mud mod? Ah. I see. Oh, little lag there. Did anybody else get it?
Nope.
Alright. Well, we've been going 2 hours and we've only had one major lag spike. That's pretty decent. Nowhere near as bad as it was the other night on that other server, and it's nowhere near as bad as it was yesterday on here. So,
Well, like you said, that could have just been the autosave kicking in.
yep. Oh, I think that was what it was. Was the autosave. Anyways. Well, crop destruction will only matter on the very first pass that I take anyways. So I'm not going to worry about it. Now that I've already got crop down on now that I've already got it cut, and the rest of mowing, I'll be following a section that I've already mowed, so it won't matter. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to turn that off though in that particular mud mod. If it's part of the mud mod, then I need to turn it off. I don't need crop destruction on multiple things. I also don't need four-wheel drive on when mowing grass. Is Steam better than the Apple Store? In my mind. I don't support Apple, so I don't use the Apple Store for anything. Not a big fan of Apple.
Team Android.
I'm just not a fan of Apple and some of the stuff they do, so I don't support them. When you start pointing your finger at me and telling me how to live my life, that's when I point my finger, my pocketbook at you and say, "See ya." Yeah, if you're gonna tell me how to live my life, then I'm gonna tell you I don't need your product. Who can play that game, right?
Oh yeah.
I really don't like it when they start trying to tell municipalities how to run their business as well. When a state decides to do something and all these corporations start saying, well, we won't do business in your community, we're going to pull out of your community. Guess what? You don't live in that state. So you influencing them that way is wrong. It's the people of that state determine how they want to live their life. And you're sitting there telling them that they're wrong all the time and that somebody who lives somewhere else in the country is going to tell them how to live their life is wrong. It's the reason we have states' rights. Jay Scott says Android for life, even when it burns a hole in your leg. My Samsung gets really hot lately. I don't know why.
I got a Samsung.
Mine's
Samsung S6 Edge Plus.
I got an S3. Yeah, I'm that far behind. I have an S3, and lately it's just the battery on it's just getting really hot. And
What a fast charge they have. It gets them batteries really warm when they use that fast charge on them.
yeah, I don't know the difference in a fast charge and a regular charger. I just got the charger that came with it.
Well, my S6 has a fast charge option where it'll charge it from empty to full in about 25 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just use the regular charger and plug it in the wall and let it charge. But lately it's just gotten really warm. And with all their little battery issues, I'm kind of like, But mine's so old, it's not even funny.
Well, the life cycle of that battery may be toast anyway.
Yeah, I got like 6 batteries. I buy them in bulk.
Those NiCads or are they lithiums?
I think they're lithium. I don't know. I usually buy like 5 or 6 of them at a time from some company in Japan. Let them ship them over here, and then that way I've got a bunch of them, and it's a nice thing about that phone. All I gotta do is take it out of the case and replace a battery in it, off and running.
I don't have that luxury with my S7. It's an enclosed case. You can't take the battery out.
Another reason why I haven't upgraded phones in years. I like the one I'm on. Really, I mean, you know what I use my phone for? For a phone. So I don't need all that stuff.
Your life isn't wrapped up in your phone?
No, man. Funny thing about it is I use my phone to make phone calls. I don't use it as an iPod. I don't use it as, to surf the web and all that. I mean, yeah, I occasionally use it to surf the web, but I don't live on my phone. My phone and me meet maybe twice a day. And it's usually a telemarketer that I take great pleasure in cussing out.
Just ask for their number and tell them you call them back later on the night when it's convenient for you. If they're serious about the business, they'll give it to you. Give me your home phone number. I'm busy right now. About 1 a.m. I should be available. Should I call you back then?
Well, I think I probably have said this before. There should be a law passed that any telemarketing company that calls you, the phone number that they use should be an active line where you can call it back and a person has to answer it. And that way, when they call you with that stupid voice recording that you can't interact with, you should be able to hang up, call back, and cuss them out.
I hear.
Start putting numbers in or just sit there on your keyboard.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Just freaks out their system.
But some of them you'll call back and they'll say, "This number is not an active number." Well, It called me 5 minutes ago. It's got to be somewhat active.
It's a spoof.
Yeah. Parrish Parker, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again.
Okay, Chris, I think we can make when he's done this pass, we can probably go out and get one pass in. You ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
It's got to finish. Calm down.
But yeah,
Yes, I knew you were pushing me earlier.
You can go to the left. You can go
I wasn't doing anything.
Now you know I'm going to go and turn and go right up the center, right?
Yep, I know. Just to get me to.
Are you going to go play any other maps? No, not tonight. Why do people do that? Do people actually change maps every like hour, 2 hours? And I mean, I understand doing different things every so often, but and I know people do change games like every couple hours in their live streams, but really change maps every hour? Nope, ain't gonna happen. Play on this map.
Yeah, Dustin, they had the same thing here, but they wrote the law so that political people can call you even if you're on the no-call list. So this time, every 4 years, 3 out of the... Oh, he is going to go down the middle on us.
He said he was going to go do that.
If I don't, I will get bitched at in chat and in the replay. I'll get it in the net. That's not proper mowing procedures. You need to follow proper mowing procedures, Moose. Trust me, I get. You don't know how much hate mail I get. It's fun. It's just like the other day, I got hate mail because I didn't turn beacons on in Farm Expert, even though there's no beacon on the tractor.
Tell me you're not in Europe, you're in America.
And I don't say that one is hate. It's just, I get critiqued on everything I do. It's just so funny.
Row it up there, V8. Let's go.
Look, TNT Gaming's already giving me flack. This from a guy who resets the GPS every time he turns on a road. It was killing me. You were killing me the other night, man.
That was that one Chatfield, wasn't it? Number 4 or something like that?
No, it wasn't chaff. It was when we were harvesting. Because TNT
we were doing corn.
Yeah, TNT was in the lead, and that other kid was behind me, and the kid behind me apparently didn't have the GPS course right. So he was messing, but what blew my mind is he wasn't messing up on a consistent basis. That's where I was having an issue too, was like every time we went downfield, TNT was having to readjust his course. Then when we got to the other side, where everything would match up. Then when we came back downfield, he'd have to readjust again. It was weird.
Want to get my course from me, Chris?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hang on.
You're using a course?
Sure.
Goodness me.
Makes it easier for him if he's following me.
Yeah, but you're driving around in circles.
I know, but still, I'm trying to be helpful. I'm going up and down. I'm not going in circles.
You got 12.1?
Yes, sir. A big 12.1 on a 12.2 head. So,
Let her rip!
Y'all crack me up. Crack me up. Anyways. Yeah, start just mowing randomly. Checkerboard it.
Well, that would mess us all up.
Dustin, I used to be a big Intel guy, and then I switched over to AMD, and I am switching back to Intel. I cannot stand my AMD processor.
Welcome back from the dark here. Welcome back from the light side to the dark side.
Yeah, I listened to somebody else, and I followed their direction, and I regret it.
I'm gonna get this cleanup over here on the side, Hemi.
Okay.
I really thought going over to this processor was going to be a good idea. So wrong I was. King Mike, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? What'd you do? Say something about I need to get fuel? Were you being funny? Yeah, well, I hate mine. Single threading on it. Let's put it this way. I can take a less powerful Intel processor and I can, like, for video processing for me, I take the 85, I got the 8350 in here. I can take an hour-long video in high definition and it takes me an hour and a half to process it. I can take that same video and put it on a lesser Intel and it processes it out in about 45 minutes. And that don't work for me. Plus there's a bottleneck between my CPU I have now and my video card, and I'm not happy with it. Yes, I am an NVIDIA guy. When I'm done paying all my taxes and everything else, I will probably end up going and get me an i7 at that point. But September is a horrible month for Mr. Moose. All my taxes are due this month. Property taxes, tag taxes, everything's due this month. Insurance is due this month on all my properties. Yeah. And I have to say, switching over to Windows 10 didn't help my AMD processor out any. It didn't do it any favors.
Did you roll that back?
No, it's too late to. I've already had it for 15 days.
It's called get a hold of Newegg and buy a Windows 7 key.
I've got a Windows 7 key. But now I've got to do a complete reinstall.
You fill up yet? You missed some there, Chris.
Do we need to have an evaluation, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Isn't that what you said on me earlier? Oh, let's see. Moose, don't you have a GeForce GTX 980 Ti? I do. I do have a GTX 980. I have a, who's it by? EVGA.
I spying one of those. They're coming down in price now that the 1060s, 70s, and 80s are out.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting another one when I get my new processor. Grabbing another one and running them in SLI.
I just ordered two 1080s.
Did you really?
Founder editions.
Is this to go in your new computer, or?
Yeah.
Just for the wait? I thought you were getting a laptop. I thought the wife told you to buy a new laptop.
Do you know what the word? Do you? Well, I can't say it on the live stream. No, we'll talk about that later. Ask me about it later.
I'm writing that down on a sticky.
I thought since she told you to buy a new laptop, you were gonna go buy one of those gaming laptops with the dual Titans in it.
Oh no.
Hey, I was just checking. So.
Yeah, two 1080 FEs, Founder editions, and then I haven't decided what processor I'm going or motherboard yet. So
America did not fight a war to get freedom and no taxes. You need to get that straight. They didn't fight to get no taxes. They fought to get a war. They fought to get freedom and taxation without get rid of taxation without representation. It wasn't the taxes that made them mad. It was the fact that they were imposed and they didn't have any say-so in it.
in fact, originally taxes weren't mandatory. People paid the taxes because they wanted to be part of the nation.
But it wasn't. We didn't fight the war to get no tax.
That is correct. Taxation without representation.
We wanted equality.
Didn't want a monarchy. You need to get a, what is that called?
Good history
A comb.
book?
No, a comb for your mower there. So it combs the yard too as you mow it.
Oh.
We could comb in like Mr. Moose or something like that.
I just don't like seeing people say it wrong.
Oh no, Architect, I'm getting another case. I'm just building a whole nother system put down here.
Esky Man, yes, I'm using the G27. I'm running the G27.
I gotta blame that one on Moose, so.
What?
Whole new system.
Why are you blaming it on me?
Cause until I started hanging around here, I was pretty much done with gaming.
Well, that's your fault. It's not mine. I can't help.
I have too much fun.
I can't help that I'm just so much fun to be around, and that you're just my magnetic personality draws you into it.
Hey, all Moose did was put the fish hook in the water. You chose to bite it.
That's right.
That is true. That is true.
I just have good bait. James Kennedy, welcome back. Good evening, sir.
No, also the new system's partially going to be used for videos, so I want to be able to crunch out videos, and no, not gaming videos.
I was gonna say, I smell a Hemi channel coming.
There will be a Hemi watch channel, horological channel, but not a game channel.
Mm-hmm. Sure, there won't be. See how long that lasts, Chris.
Exactly.
I start a gaming channel, I'll buy both you 1080 FEs. How's that? You got it on tape.
Oh,
I'm gonna say this right now. You got to be a glutton for punishment to start a YouTube channel.
It's not necessarily for what most people start a YouTube channel for. It's for personal, just want to do it for watches and stuff.
Oh no, yours is a different thing. Let me rephrase that. You gotta be a glutton for punishment to start a YouTube gaming channel. I mean, just because you got to do videos to be successful, you've got to do something every single day, video content wise, and you know, it takes up a ton of your time. I mean, I don't know how people with real jobs do it. I think they you know, I don't know how they find the number of hours in the day to do it all.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to find out, how much time is involved in it.
Especially people
Probably
who
more than I'm ready.
like people who put like multiple videos and a live stream out every day. I just don't see how they do it. But it takes up so much of your time. Like I do my real life. I get up and take care of my real life stuff and everything, and then sit down, and if I record a video and everything, it's an hour to, you know, you got to get everything set up and figure out what you're going to do and stuff like that. And then you've got the recording time on. And then after you record, you got to come back and do the editing and put it all together and get all that stuff. And then you got to render it. And if it's an hour long video, you know, you're taking an hour out of your day to sit there and babysit the computer. And then, you got to post it to YouTube, which takes forever in a day. Oh yeah, I mean, just to
You're trying to talk me out of this, aren't you?
Now, I could go the route of a lot of these guys that put dual videos up every day and go to 30-minute videos, but I just don't like 30-minute videos. So, but even with a 30-minute video, you've got the 30 minutes it takes to record it, then to edit it is another 15-20 minutes just to get it all laid out and everything, and then render it out takes another 30-45 minutes, and then turn around and post it to YouTube. That's another 30-40 minutes to get all your tags and descriptions and everything out. So you're looking at just for a 30-minute video, a 2.5 hour process to get all that done. And then, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna do a 2 to 4 hour live stream every evening.
I tapped out about 20 minutes ago.
Let's see, what am I on? Life, man. I'm on life. Oh, you mean like what field are we on? We're on Paradise Hills. It's in the show description. Does anybody ever read those? I don't think they do.
That little jingle reminds me of a little clown car where tons of people just come pouring out of it.
Well, that's what that is. I'm almost done. I got one more round on each of these. Get it sewed up. I swear they changed something on this server today.
Last I knew, yesterday you were having all kinds of issues, and now it's working fine. So,
Yeah.
Is that why you're saying you think they changed something?
Yeah, I think they changed something, and then they sent me back their smarty reply. Because my ping hasn't gone up over 60s. I mean, it might hit like 70, but it's been in the 40 to 60 range most of the time. And other than just a couple of lag spikes, it's been pretty darn stable. Now, compare that to yesterday, and yeah, we're in a whole nother world.
Yesterday, this thing was almost as bad as the other server. It was all.
How's that go again, Emmy?
Yeah, exactly. How's that go again, Emmy?
Let's see. Kristen York, welcome to the stream. Good evening. G-Dog 401, what are you doing? Mowing? Yes, I'm mowing.
We are.
It was a popular request, so we are trying to satisfy the viewers. Or something like that, right?
Yep, pretty much. Somebody asked me if I'd do some mowing tonight, and so I said, okay, I'll do some mowing tonight. Not necessarily what I had planned to do tonight, but
Customer's always right.
no, not in this stream. Don't even get that through your head. Don't even start thinking that one. Moosey, don't play that game. Customer is sometimes right, but seldom ever. Chris knows that in the retail industry, right?
Oh yeah, rule number 1, customer is always right. Rule number 2, see page 54, paragraph D, sentence 3. Customer may be wrong.
Customer is always right, even though we know they're wrong.
You gonna come up one more pass on your right, Hemi?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I thought we'd catch it all, but I guess we missed some of that a little earlier, so we'll come back around and gather it all up. Be a little swoop-de-doo here.
All right. I'm not fast mowing. I turned off the mower. Do do down 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 down. All right, is there no way out of this field? G-Dog 401, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Good evening. Thank you for that sub, buddy. Appreciate it. I think there was actually more to that name than just G-Dog 401, but we're gonna go with G-Dog 401. Oops. There we go. See you, Christian. Take it easy. Have a good night. Mud. Man. You know I picked this map just because it had mud on it, right?
I never had this mod on here on a map before.
Yeah. That's my whole reason for picking it. It's because it had mud on it. So the same place I parked the collector for the Bergman, that's where I want to put all of the grass mowing stuff. So up by the silos. Okay. I'm gonna put the mower, the windrower, the forage wagons all up here. I'm gonna move that other tipper up here too, and that's where we'll end up putting all the tippers and stuff is up here. Push in the reverse thing.
Looks like that field is only going to give us 2.5 loads of grass.
Yeah. Sorry. Alrighty, I'll put that down. I don't like the mud on this tractor. The color on it doesn't look real good. It almost looks like charcoal gray. And I also don't like the fact that the front forks fold up all the time on you. And I'm putting all the tractors in the equipment shed where the combine is as well. And just put like the 8s together, the 7s together, and then we'll bring the 9s over and put them in there later.
I gotta figure out where everything's at then. There's the machine shed.
Oh, there's a little lag. Alrighty. So that's done. Seed master. So we got to put wheat and fertilizer in there. Isn't that what it is? It takes fertilizer, grain, and that makes seeds. So that eventually. Killer Carrot and Friends. No, this is a private server. You're more than welcome to go get on the other public server, but not on this one. This one's private. Let's see. Do you think FS17 attaching two priests mower to the front of the tractor and lug it around grass? I like it. I mean, that's, you know, as long as it's, you know, as long as that is a, if as long as that's the way that equipment is made to operate in real life, I think that's pretty cool. Do you sometimes play Candy Crush? Never. Never played it. Never in my life have I ever played it. I can't even tell you what the game looks like other than the commercials. Yeah, I've never played it. Don't know a thing about that game. Don't know a thing about it. What is the next task? Honestly, the next task probably involves something in Arc. I mean, it's a weeknight stream. We've gone almost 3 hours, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, good start.
And this thing needs a backup cam on it, seriously.
You didn't wash it? You didn't wash up that there tractor?
All right, calm down. Where is the hose?
Over where
Right next
we
to where
parked all
you're
the
at.
equipment. Where you was parking them trailers?
Aha.
I guess eventually I could put one over here, but yeah. All right.
Just gotta give him guff about something. It's not fun unless I do.
Say what now?
I gotta give him guff about something. It's not fun unless I do.
I know. Great.
You don't think he gives me guff?
Never. All right, starting to
Not
get it a
Chris.
little organized. Starting to get a little organized. All right, cool. Yeah, I think the next time maybe we cut some trees down and maybe work on that. I'll flip the sugar beet thing on, and we'll buy a sugar beet harvester, and we'll start with that since we got a field of sugar beets. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I appreciate the support. If you haven't already and you'd like, please hit the like button and say thanks to me. It helps me out a little bit. If you're watching this on the archive, thanks for watching. Hit that like button as well if you enjoyed the video. And if you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. And anyways, we'll be back tomorrow with something. Again, I'm trying to start all week at 6 this week, so come on back and join me tomorrow night. Not sure what we play. And I'm not going to lie, there might be another live stream start here in another hour or something. But anyways, see you guys. Take it easy. Have a good night. And see y'all later. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Smash that there like button.
Like spike. Do a like spike.